Hi everyone, this is Dave and welcome to my biggest tech haul video ever. Now if you watch my videos regularly, you'll know that I just recently uploaded my editing room tour. Well, some of the products you're going to see in this video are in fact me planning for my next editing room tour video, which will be later in 2017. Some of the other products you'll see in my next studio tour, and the rest of them you'll see dotted around in future videos. So let's get things started with the most exciting lighting product that's come out in recent months. This is the Nanoleaf Aurora. Very, very excited to have this. This is going to go into the studio, the room I'm sitting in now. It's triangular shaped panels that have LED lights in them. You control them with an app. This is the starter kit. So this contains 9 panels, the transformer and everything you need to get up and running. And then just sitting down behind me here, I have got not one, but 2 expansion packs. Now each of these expansion packs contain 3 panels and you interconnect these and add them onto the starter kit. So I'm going to create a really awesome lighting experience in the studio. Now before I continue the theme of lighting, because as you can see I've got some amazing Philips Hue products sitting off to the left of me here, I want to show you some smaller items I've got sitting just down here that are very useful if you've got one of the latest Ultrabooks that's got USB-C ports. The first one is from Aukey, and this is a USB-C to USB 3 adapter. So this is the Aukey USB-C to USB 3 adapter. Very, very useful, very simple. It comes in a twin pack, so you get 2 in the box, and it's just a simple USB adapter. So we've got a USB-C connector on one end, and then on the opposing end, we've got a regular USB port. These are very useful to put in your kit bag and carry around wherever you go, because we're still having to use these sort of dongles until things move over to using USB-C as a standard. Next up from Aukey is this USB-C card reader. Again, essential if you've got one of the latest Ultrabooks, especially the MacBook Pros. It's got USB-C connector on one end, and then it's got 2 card slots, one for a micro SD card and one for a full-size SD card. Next up is this handy little product from Pluggable. This is a USB-C voltage meter. So it's a little tiny box with a USB-C connector on one end. On the other end, we've got a USB-C port where you're going to plug your power adapter. And then on this side here is a little OLED display. This is great. I've been using this for my MacBook Pro, which no longer has the charging LED that pulsates on the outside of the case. And this allows me to check if it is in still fact charging. So those are 3 great little products and I really enjoy using them. They're just super, super useful, very compact, and they stay in my kit bag pretty much everywhere I go. So let's move on to this product here. This is by no means a new product, but this is going to give you a hint of something else I've got coming into the studio. In fact, for the editing room very, very soon. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You can guess in the comment section below, but this is the Wacom ExpressKey remote. This is what the box looks like, and this is what the remote looks like. And you use this with Wacom's range of graphics tablets, and it just adds shortcut keys that are very easily accessible. It's very well built. I'm really surprised at how sort of solid this feels. A great product, and you'll see this in action in a future video very soon. Then we've also got another one of my favorite genre of products. This is the OldShark Full HD DashCam. Now this is what the product looks like, and I absolutely love dash cameras. This one records in full HD. It actually comes supplied, if we look along this side here, where the memory card slot is, it comes supplied with a 32GB micro SD card. We've got various control buttons around the device as well. We've also got HDMI. We've got a little threaded mount for mounting it into your car, and a really impressive lens on this one. Now, dash camera sits in your vehicle, records what's going on in front of you, and if you are involved or witness to some sort of incident, then you've got a video record of it. And in some cases, it can actually save you money on your car insurance. So I mentioned that some of these products are indeed for the editing room, and this one up here, which is quite heavy, is in fact destined for the editing room. This is a Linksys Ethernet switch. So the model number of this switch is the LGS116P. You can also get an LGS116. Both of them are 16-port gigabit Ethernet switches. They're unmanaged, and the difference between the one with the P on the end, this model here, is in fact that it serves up power over Ethernet. This is handy for some security cameras and also for some other devices. It saves you having to use a separate power supply. You simply give that device the power over an Ethernet cable. So this is a very slimline 16-port gigabit Ethernet switch. It's going to be put to work in the editing room. I can't wait to get this up and running. And as with all of the products I'm showing you in this video, I'll leave a link down in the video description. Now let's move on and have a look at some of these products over here. Now I'm not going to remove these from the boxes. I have actually featured these on the channel before. These are just additional chargers. These are Hahnel and they're called Cube Pros, and they're really very cool indeed. The one here, the blue coloured one, is for Panasonic batteries, and the silvery coloured one is for Canon batteries, and they charge 2 batteries at the same time. They also come with a AA rechargeable battery plate, so you can charge 4 AA batteries on here as well. And they're just really well designed. There's a little display on each one, so you can just easily see how much charge is in your camera battery. Great products, and I bought these with my own money because when I reviewed one, I think it was about 2 years ago, I've been so impressed, and I just needed some additional chargers. I've got my Panasonic GH5 coming soon, and that will charge the batteries that the GH5 uses. So let's move on to this. Again, I have featured this in a previous video. This is the Logi Circle, or Logitech Circle. It's a little tiny wireless, rechargeable and repositionable security camera, and it's got a really neat app that they've continually updated since this was first released. This also gives you the ability to review back the whole day, so any activity that the camera's recorded in just 30 seconds. It's a really neat solution if you want to keep an eye on a particular spot in your house, and this is going to come in very handy because I absolutely loved it when I reviewed it before, and I just had to get one that I could add to my sort of tech kit. Now we're going to move on to the product that's just sitting down here, and it's another camera. But this is a camera that's built in to a doorbell. Now again, I actually did a video on the original Ring doorbell, and this is the Pro version. So it's a slightly different design, a little bit more discreet. It also comes with these cover plates that go over the front of the bell, and this actually allows you to see who is ringing the bell at your front door. You can see it on the app. It's also got a subscription-based recording feature as well now, and it integrates with the new Ring wireless IP cameras as well. This is going to be very exciting, and I'll bring you a video and let you know how this works very soon. So now we're getting some space. I feel like I've got some space back. These 2 boxes up here, let me just grab one of them. This is very cool, super excited about these. Now, I love my lighting. As you've probably noticed from this video, a lot of the products I'm showing you are to do with lighting. And these are from a company called Tomons. This particular model is the DL1002, and it's a very cool looking desk lamp. In fact, I'll put a picture up on the screen for you now. This one is like a square design, and it's black in color. It's like the Pixar lamp. It just looks super cool on a desk, and you're going to see these in future videos. So I've got that one there, which is a black color. Let's just pop that box to one side. And I've also got this one here, which is a more sort of rounded design. The other one was like a more angular design on the shade area. This one is white in color. And as I mentioned, you'll see these in future videos. So the last selection of products are to do with lighting. I love lighting and home automation, and I've already had experience with Philips Hue, and this is a whole range of extra Philips Hue products. So the first one I want to show you is actually this one here, which is indeed another starter kit. Now the reason I've got another starter kit is this has got the new version 2 bridge in it. The version 1 bridge is round. The version 2 actually works with Apple HomeKit, and it's the square design. And this starter kit comes with 2 dimmable bulbs as well. So very excited about that. That's going to be sort of a replacement for my original version 1 hub or bridge. And then these were on sale on Amazon. In fact, I think they are still on sale at the time of recording this video. These are light strips, so they're 2 meter long LED light strips. If you watch my editing room tour that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, you'll see one of these in action. I've got one on my desk in the editing room, and these are the version 1 of the light strips. You can't extend these, but they are superb value for money. Because the version 2 is available, these are currently around about half price. So well worth picking up if you want to add some of these to your Philips Hue lighting system. And I've got not one, but 2 of those. So really excited about that. And then we've got some additional bits here. We have got one of the white ambient bulbs, which is going to go into the studio that I'm sitting in now. This is going to allow me to change the sort of white balance of the light that I'm using, maybe warm up the videos a little bit. As you'll see from this video you're watching, it's quite a cool looking white, like a bright white. This will allow me to add some warmth. And this here is the dimmer switch. So this is battery operated and wireless, of course, and it allows you to install this sort of alongside your existing switches, so that people who haven't got the app, or just for ease of access, can actually use this to turn the lights on and off and to dim them to make them brighter or sort of at a lower brightness. So very, very cool. And then I also got this other little kit, and this is the wireless dimming kit. This has got one of the regular dimming bulbs in it, but it's also got one of the switches in as well, so a second switch, which I'm going to probably pair up with the light strips so that they can easily be controlled. And one of these dimming switches, I think it can control either 5 or 7 lights from the one switch. Correct me if I'm wrong there. Oh, here we go. Up to 10 lights can be controlled on one switch. That's very, very cool. And then last but not least, and again, you'll see this in action in a future video. More likely you'll see this in the studio tour and some other product videos as well. This is the Philips Hue Go. This is a portable LED light. Again, you can change the colours, control it with the app, even control it with one of those dimming switches, I think. And you either have this plugged in, or indeed you can unplug it. It's got a little tiny battery inside, and then you can use it for a couple of hours when it's not plugged into your mains. So very, very excited about that. So anyway, that is it for this video. I can't believe how busy I'm going to be, but having totally amazing fun installing all of these lighting systems into both the studio and the editing room. I can't wait for you to see them in action. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do hit that like button. Let me know which was your favourite product that I showed you in this video. Please do subscribe, and I'll see you in another video very soon.